to the influencers finding fault with how Formula One management and the FIA have handled the cancellation of the Imola Grand Prix. There is nothing even remotely controversial in the press releases and public statements that were made while canceling this race. Your clear anti-F1 bias is casting a shadow over a very simple announcement. Shame on you. It's also ridiculous to blame it on a scheduling problem, as May is springtime in Italy. Common sense should be your compass, not unnecessary sensationalism. As well, using our time off until Monaco to speculate on which driver may or may not be on the chopping block is also pure sensationalism. It is a safe bet that all current drivers will be assessed during and after the traditional European swing of the calendar, which is always the period that the biggest upgrades of the season are applied. So again, driver evaluations should be based on how each driver performs through the European swing of the races and how they adapt to new upgrades. It is ridiculous to speculate based on limited opening races of the flyaway season. It is just as ridiculous to try to compare 2023 teammate to teammate performances based on such a small data set. And finally, there is something slanderous being put forward by an influencer that I feel must be addressed. According to this unnamed influencer, Max Verstappen is an unmarketable liability for Red Bull Racing. That accusation is patently absurd and reeks of bad intentions and therefore clear bias. For the record, Max Verstappen is active in the sim racing community as one of the members of the prestigious and highly respected esport racing teams known as Team Redline. Through his affiliation with this team, Max both directly and indirectly creates social media content that the entire sim racing community enjoys. In addition to this, Max has entered into a prestigious agreement with EA Sports, a division of Electronic Arts Gaming. In an official statement from EA Sports, the following was said, and I quote, "Max is a tenacious competitor and true champion who shares a deep love of games and play. As he races into Formula One history, we are excited to collaborate with him as one of the best athletes in the world to bring more fans together through our EA Sports experiences." While Max Verstappen can admittedly be a polarizing figure relative to the pastime of talking about drivers and in general discussions about Formula One, let this put an end to the ridiculous accusation that Max is an unmarketable liability. Going into the Monaco Grand Prix, Essential F1 encourages all F1 fans to take advantage of online clips and coverage of the upcoming Indy 500. This is a special time of the year for fans of high-performance open-wheel racing. This has been your humble content creator, Spike.